Earth's factory is marvelous. You just have to take a second to acknowledge. There are many whom I know I should thank, but the list would be just too long. You know who you are. You have helped me in ways I will be eternally grateful for. Okay, so we're going to get into the prelude now. How does one write about oneself and about one's own art form without coming across pompous, arrogant, or removed from the larger world? The opportunity to write a book did at first glance come to me as a real challenge. I struggled for months to find the motivation or clarity as to what to write about. When my good friend and co-venture partner asked me to write a book about myself for his customers, I found I had tremendous resistance to beginning the process. I had to ask, what should I write about? Other than a book with lots of pretty pictures of my work. His reply was, part education, travels and adventures to remote places in the world, along with the general interest in gemstones and gemology in your own words. And of course, lots of pictures. It has always been easy for me to get up in front of a crowd and show slides of my work and to share the process of creating my art along with telling adventure gemstone stories. After all, my wife is always telling me what a great storyteller I am and how fascinating my adventures are. Of course, I had always planned to do a coffee table style book of my art sometime in the future, sometime way off in the future. Never in my life did I consider writing a memoir as a gemstone artist before I was asked to. To write a book about myself almost seemed vain, a bit arrogant even, I thought. And even then, it became an off and on process, searching for my voice in the written word. As an individual and artist, I have been working hard in most of my adult years to mitigate my arrogance, especially about being an artist. I have spent years working hard, learning to be a normal, natural type of person beyond airs and better than attitude. I've learned sometimes by challenging experiences as I've grown older to show more gratitude for those around me and in life in general. And especially not to come across as an arrogant, struggling artist who believed the world owed me something. To write a book about myself pushed me right up against this very edge. For years, I have enjoyed the luxury of others writing stories and covering the many different levels of my art and accomplishments in the trade, press magazines, magazine covers, published books, live lectures, and on live network television. There is a vast collection of articles and books that have been written about me. If the reader wishes to follow up on my work, as they now say, just Google me. Don't worry, we're going to reveal who this person is if you don't know already. If you don't, it's okay. As we go along and as I show you his work, his wonderful craft, his wonderful gift, you will, it'll come to you. Trust me. It's going to come to you. At first thought, given an opportunity to write one's own memoir seemed a bit premature. At the moment, I see my art just beginning to take on a whole new dimension, drawing on the previous years. How could I write a memoir when I feel I've only lived half of 2/3 of the story so far? After great consideration and a few aha moments, I realize what a fantastic opportunity it is to share with the world the life, art, and inside view of a gem artist's mind and studio. Plus, to be able to share with fans of my art the real adventure behind the story of becoming a gem artist. The world of gems has for centuries seemed shrouded in perpetual secrecy. The opportunity to put down in print for others to read the true, very personal story and journey that led me to being a gem artist began to excite me. The secrets of the gem trade have been held very closely for centuries. I have come to see this book as a rare opportunity to create a descriptive picture of gem cutting and carving by throwing open a wide door to my world of business and art to those lovers of gems who would never normally be shown the sourcing and creating of this rarefied art form. A form perhaps more shrouded in obscurity than even the alchemist's formula to turn lead into gold. To delve deep into the innermost nature of our world that I am forever contemplating is a never-ending passion of mine. It has also been my quest and destiny as a conscious spiritual being to unite the world of the seen with the worlds of the unseen. Gemstone artistry became and still is my passion, a way to blend these two paradoxical worlds. It is not just about my art, but about the inner core of our quest as humans to know and understand the very nature of our being and the planet we call home. My art has always been the avenue where I felt I could fuse this ancient knowledge of as above, so below. The vehicle for my quest for self-realization. As humans, we have always been seeking to feel part of this greater place called Earth. Belonging is one of the most primordial drives. Belonging is one of the most primordial drives in our DNA, fugitively speaking, where all life seeks to find order out of chaos, to fulfill one's destiny through understanding and experience of greater states of consciousness as we live our lives. The very molecular nature of crystallized gemstones stand as sentinels in this very evolutionary drive to higher states of complexity and intelligence as humans, to be able to contribute to our world and feel we are living our destiny through individual accomplishments, complex relationships, and sentinel achievements is the very drive built into all life and our universe. You might say it is the very evolutionary path all molecular life is on, to feel we are leaving this world a better place than how we first encountered it. Seems to me to be a driving natural principle of a very high order. To find and live one's true destiny in a lifetime is a strong fulfillment that many of us seem to desire. I hope in a small way this book becomes a window to these deeper states of understanding, thus augmenting one's personal and global awareness of the planet in this vast universe we call home. To ignite in the reader a deeper sense of passion, imaginations, and in a small way, to light a spark of desire to reach greater heights in oneself, to inspire the reader to find and explore the inner genius that lays within every one of us on this planet. My intention is to share with you my journey of understanding as seen through the mineral kingdom and the living of life to one's fullest. A lifelong quest for enlightenment through my art, science, and spirituality. And of course, lots of pretty pictures of my gem art. Wow, wow, wow. This book is so incredible. I cannot wait to finish it. I love reading. I love reading. If I ever meet you, oh my goodness. Oh, it'll be wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you for writing this book. I cannot wait to share it with everyone on my channel. And don't worry, I'm going to be showing you his work throughout the reading. I'm going to reveal who this artist is. If you have the book, please read along with me. If you don't, just enjoy the reading. I hope that you can understand what I'm saying. But the world of gems is not as secretive as it used to be. And I hope that we can get this more of an understanding of this beautiful world that lies underneath our feet. Oh, Earth's factory is marvelous. You just have to take a second to acknowledge. And I hope that this opens up your understanding just a little more of what it takes to be a gem artist. And I hope it gets us more appreciative of wearing real jewelry, real intrinsic, Oh, thank you so much. And I do hope to see you next time when we continue reading. Bye.